Hello, in this video, I will show how to install SYS4SOCCER on Windows XP. To install SYS4SOCCER on your machine, you need to follow the next steps. First, go to sys4soccer.com. In the Downloads section, you will find all the tools you need to install the program. The latest version of SYS4SOCCER, the SQL Server Compact Edition 32-bit, the SQL Server Compact Edition 4.0 64-bit, and the .NET Framework 3.5 SP1. After download all these platforms, you need to know what version of Windows XP you have installed. To find your Windows XP version, you have to do the following steps. Click on the Start button, then Run. Now type in MSD and press OK. The System Information window will appear. Search for processor. If the information shows x86, then you have Windows XP 32-bit version. Otherwise, you have the Windows 64-bit version. If your Windows is the 32-bit version, you only have to install the SQL Server Compact Edition 32-bit. For Windows 64-bit, you have to install the SQL Server Compact Edition 32-bit, and then you must install also the 64-bit version. So, note that for Windows XP 64-bit, you must install the 32-bit and the 64-bit versions. Now, let's start with the installation of the .NET Framework 3.5 SP1. Start with a double click, and the installation process will start. On the first window, click the Accept option and then click on Install. The installation process will continue and may take some minutes, depending on your machine specifications. The installation process was terminated successfully. Now, click on Exit. Now, let's install SQL Server Compact Edition 4.0. The x86 file contains the 32-bit version. The x64 file contains the 64-bit version. Because this Windows is the 32-bit, we will install this version. Click Next. Then, select the Accept option. Click Next again. And, finally, click Install. The installation process is quite fast. Let's click Finish. Now, let's install SYS4SOCCER. Double-click. The language selection will only affect the installation process. To select the language for SYS4SOCCER, that operation will be done lately. Press OK. This window will announce that we are going to install SYS4SOCCER v1.0.8. Click Next. Accept the agreement. Click Next. On this window, you can change the destination folder of the SYS4SOCCER installation. I will leave the default location. Click Next. Click Next again. Now I can select to create an icon automatically on my desktop. I'm going to select this option and click Next. A window will appear with a summary of our installation options. Now, let's click Install. The installation process is very fast. There is an option to launch automatically the program. I will deselect this option and then click Finish. Now, let's try our SYS4SOCCER from the first time. Let's do a double click on the icon. If this window pops up the SYS4SOCCER activation form, this means that the program is being executed correctly. This window can be used to activate your SYS4SOCCER, but you can use it in a demonstration version. To do that, click the Demo Version button. A message will be displayed, telling you that the demo version contains some limitations. Let's click OK. By default, the username is admin and the password is admin2. Let's click the Login button. And now we have our SYS4SOCCER properly installed and prepared to run. And there you have it. We saw how to install SYS4SOCCER on your Windows XP.